episode of Hakim Bashir's podcast. We generally have an understanding that a good rainfall is good for economy. A good rainfall is required for the economy and for the nation and for the public welfare in general, for the economy in general, for growth in general. But in this podcast, I'm going to talk on the factor that how rainfall reduces global economy. In year 2022, a new study have found that as extreme rainfall goes up, the growth of the economies goes down. So it's an inverse relationship where extreme rainfall will increase and the growth of the economy will go down. And this has been published by a Potsdam Institute of Climate Impact Research in Germany. So many of the people doesn't know that even a good rainfall or an extreme rainfall will bring the economy down. People know that it may cause damages, but then knowing a fact that it actually brings the economy down is a bigger thing here. The study have also found that concentrated bursts of daily rainfall decreases economic growth, especially in wealthier and industrialized country. So, which country gets more poor because of extreme rainfall? It is not an agrarian economy. It's not a developing economy whose base is on agriculture, but it's mostly the well-developed economy who is wealthier and industrialized. Again, it is goes to contrary to the belief that with extreme rainfall, agriculture will be affected and agrarian economy might get affected. But here again, the fact says no, it affects wealthier and industrialized countries more. The study have analyzed 40 years of data of more than 1500 regions in 77 countries, and then it has zeroed down on the economic impact of intense daily rainfall. As per course, water is a scarce economic resource, and as per the popular belief, having more of this economic good, which is water here, is generally an advantage, a plus. But when it comes to short, intense periods of rain, which is becoming more and more frequent, this resource of water is not good. It causes more damage. It's not a benefit. It can lead to factors like flooding, and ultimately it will affect the economy of the nation. The researchers have also found that addition of just a few inches of extreme rainfall throughout the year could shave half a percentage. I'm not saying save, it shave. Basically, it brings down half a percentage point of a country's annual growth. Just imagine a few inches of rainfall increase across year will bring down the country's annual growth by certain percentage. And this could be significant considering most developed economies grow only by 2 to 3 percentage points each year. Now imagine a country is growing by 2 to 3 percentage point, and a good and a half an inch increase of rainfall will bring that percentage point down. So now it is affecting the economy and it's affecting the cash flow and it's going to affect every other decision after that. Climate change could cut world economy by $23 trillion by 2050. So if the climatic changes which is happening currently is not curtailed or is not mitigated, then by 2050, the world economy would be cut down by 23 million trillion dollar. Study further says that world economy is committed to an income reduction of 19% within the next 26 years, independent of future emission choices. Whatever the emission choices you make, whatever good fuel you make, but irrespective of that, the economy is gonna face a reduction of 19% within next 26 years. So something is already out of our hand. The nation most affected by rainfall extremes were not those that tend to be a poorer with agriculture dependent society. Remember, I said this at the beginning of our conversation, but the wealthiest nation whose economies are tied more heavily to manufacturing and services. This is an interesting point that the increase in the burst of the rainfall is affecting manufacturing and services more than an agrarian economy and the other services such as banking, healthcare, and entertainment. So, countries who are developed, who derive money from manufacturing services, banking, healthcare, entertainment, will also suffer badly. In fact, they will suffer more than an agrarian economy. Let's understand certain facts on intense rain. So, intense rainfall might occur once every 400 years under current climatic condition, but the odds are likely to increase as the world continues to warm, said Martin Velast, who is a co-author and a researcher at a news conference on August 23. Climate change is directly contributing to humanitarian emergencies from heat waves, wildfires, floods, tropical storm, and hurricane. and they're increasing in scale, frequency, and intensity. Last year, we have seen so many wildfires, so many extreme climatic conditions, and this is continuously increasing, and ultimately, it's going to increase the extreme rainfall. Research also shows that 3.6 billion people already live in the area, which is highly susceptible to climate change. And up by 2050, this is expected to cause approximately 250,000 additional deaths per year due to diarrhea, heat stress, undernutrition, and malaria alone. The direct damage caused to health, excluding the cost in health determining sectors such as agriculture, is estimated to be between US dollar 2 to 4 billion per year by 2030. The area with weak health infrastructure, mostly in developing countries, will be the least able to cope without assistance to prepare and respond. So the economy of the wealthiest will go down, wealthiest nation will go down, but then the developing country whose first response system or the system to fight such types of calamities is not robust will also suffer. Reducing emission of greenhouse gases through better transport, food, and energy can result in a larger gain for health, particularly through reduced air pollution. So these are some of the impacts in a nutshell. And do let us know in the comment how do you feel this short introductory video about how economy is getting impacted by a short burst of rainfall. Thank you.